Hello everybody, December 30th, 2022, last video of the year here. So Monday, we were looking at potentially getting another move up, but we've really just seen chop, since last week, basically. I said as long as above 16.7, it was reasonable the bulls could push up once again. We're obviously below that now. Below 16.7, it lowers the bulls' chances, but again, it didn't completely take it off the table. So, it depended on how the decline formed, and I cannot say that the decline has formed in a way that tells me we're going to immediately drop. I mean, it's certainly possible, but it is, with how choppy the action is, it's very possible still that we get up into this danger zone area up here back to 17K again before we head down to the 12 to 14 area. So, bigger picture, again, I'm still expecting 12 to 14 next. And it's just a question of whether the bulls can get above 17K first or not. So just a real quick review of the chart here. At the time, we were looking potentially at that being our second wave for a C wave up. Obviously, at this point, that's out of the question, so I'm going to delete that. And we're going to delete this orange fib here. This larger zone stays as the second wave danger zone for sure. I don't have any issue with that. The only thing that realistically has changed now is the question of, is that all we get? Is this maybe an ABC somewhere in here, and now we're heading down, and we're going down to 12 to 14 immediately? As I said, the way this decline is formed, I really can't say that that's a high probability. I mean, this is three waves right here. This is three waves over. We don't have an impulsive decline here. This is realistically like three waves down. So we're still in the territory of just choppy corrective action. We might be doing an expanded flat correction, meaning this is our A. We're getting A, B, C. Maybe that's the bottom there. Maybe it goes down a little further in a B wave, and we still have a C wave up. That is a possibility. In fact, probably one of the stronger possibilities right now because of how choppy it is. So I'm going to drag this B down over here, and I'm going to assume for now that's where we are. And that we still have a C wave up, but really the only actionable trade that I would be able to take would be if we did get back into this zone for a C wave. And it would likely only get to the bottom of that zone again. We would probably just test this high, and maybe slightly above for a C wave. If it was going to do that, it's certainly possible that it just falls and it's taking a choppy path downwards. And at some point it'll clarify, but as of right now, it is still pretty unclear what exactly it's doing, and the path it's going to take, which means I just don't have any trades that I want to take right now, which is fine. I'm sitting on cash, and I will sit on cash until I see good opportunity. I did stop out of my long positions at break even, so no harm, no foul. That's how I like to trade. I take trades when I see good opportunity, like that right there, like that right there. And if they don't go in my favor, I can pretty easily tell. Basically back here, where was it? I think it was this candle right here. It was either that one or that one. I can't remember. One of these candles I put out in the Trade Like a Whale group a message saying I'm setting my stops at break even, because if it drops from here, it's just likely either going to go down or go in some choppy way that I don't want to have any part of. So a lot of times when I take trades, that's how I play it. I'm taking really high reward versus risk trades, and then I can fairly quickly determine whether I should move my stops up or let it continue riding. And I can manage my risk really well in that way. So we'll see what we get going into the end of the year here. It really does look like we're going to get 12 to 14K for the beginning of 2023, though. And the question is going to be, is that the bottom, or is Bitcoin going to stage a rally from there? I think in one way or another it will stage a rally. It's just going to be a question of whether that's an actual new bull market or if that's just kind of a significant dead cat bounce up into the 20s or 30s before continuing downwards. Either one of those is possible, and we're just going to have to continue to monitor the action in order to decide which one is going to take control. All right, so that's it for this video. Real short, just an update on what I'm looking at. So stay safe during this remainder of this chop, and hopefully we get some better trading conditions at some point in 2023. It's real difficult to trade this chop, but if you know what you're doing, you can still make some money, just not nearly as much as an actual bull market. So hopefully we'll get that again. That would be a great New Year's gift for 2023. All right, everybody, have a good night. Happy New Year.